So there is a new generative AI tool out there that is designed specifically for malicious activities, and it's called WormGPT. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this tool, how it works, what it can do, where to find it, and why it's so dangerous. So what is WormGPT exactly? Well, it's a generative AI tool based on the GPT-J language model, which was developed in 2021. It's similar to ChatGPT, but ChatGPT has some ethical safeguards against misuse, such as preventing it from producing harmful or inappropriate content. WormGPT, on the other hand, has no such ethical boundaries or limitations. It's designed specifically for malicious activities, such as crafting phishing emails, creating malware, and advising on illegal activities. Everything black hat related that you can think of can be done with WormGPT, allowing anyone access to malicious activity without ever leaving the comfort of their home. WormGPT was discovered by /Next, an email security provider, who found it being advertised on a prominent online forum that's often associated with cybercrime. The developer of WormGPT claims that it was trained on a diverse array of data sources, particularly concentrating on malware-related data. They also claim that it has features such as unlimited character support, chat memory retention, and code formatting capabilities. The developer of WormGPT is selling access to the tool for €60, which is around $67 per month or €550 per year. They also offer a free trial for anyone who wants to test it out. But don't be fooled by this seemingly generous offer. This tool is not something you want to mess with. It's a dangerous weapon that can cause serious damage to individuals and organizations alike. AI tools have become vital for cybersecurity, helping to spot and stop cyber attacks, understand threats, and boost security. However, they can also be misused by hackers to create more advanced cyber attacks, bypass defenses, and find weak points. AI systems such as ChatGPT and Google Bard use a method called deep learning to generate realistic text from large amounts of data. They can create chatbots, stories, or even code, but can also be misused to create fake news, spread false information, fake someone's identity online, and make scam emails. Scam emails usually trick people into clicking harmful links or revealing private information. They're often noticeable due to poor grammar or use of unusual phrases. However, AI like ChatGPT can make these scam emails appear more genuine and personalized, adjusting to the language and tone of the conversation. ChatGPT and Google Bard, two impressive AI examples, come with some ethical problems. They can create harmful content or be used for bad actions like making fake news or phishing emails. To lessen these risks, both have built-in protections. ChatGPT has a safety filter to stop or change harmful content and a policy against illegal use or harmful content. Google Bard has a similar filter and a note reminding users that the generated content is fictional and shouldn't violate Google's rules. These safety measures aren't foolproof and can be worked around by skilled criminals. However, they represent an attempt by the creators to ensure their AI is used responsibly, not for harm. But suppose there was an AI model with no safety measures designed specifically for harmful purposes. That's what WormGPT is. It's a dangerous type of AI model sold to cybercriminals on a notorious online forum linked to cybercrime. It is developed in 2021 by a group named Eleuther AI. With its 6 billion parameters, it can handle and learn from a ton of information. WormGPT was supposedly trained on diverse data, especially malware-related stuff. It has many features, like supporting unlimited characters, remembering chat history, and handling code formatting. Unlike ChatGPT, WormGPT has no ethical limits. It can create any type of content without filtering or disclaimers. Also, there are no policies or restrictions on its use. /Next, an email security company, stumbled upon WormGPT on a popular hackers forum, Hack Forums. The person who created WormGPT was selling it there, claiming it surpassed ChatGPT as it had no ethical restrictions and could be used for illegal purposes. They even shared images of how WormGPT could craft phishing emails, create malware code, and offer guidance on unlawful activities. A free trial was also available. The post generated a lot of buzz, with people praising the creator and showing interest in its abilities. Cyber criminals love this tool because it allows them to carry out complex cyber attacks easily. For example, it can create convincing fake emails personalized to the victim, which can increase the success rate of the attack. It can also create harmful code and give advice on illegal activities. One of the most serious threats posed by WormGPT is its ability to craft convincing phishing emails that can target individuals and organizations. These emails are one of the most common types of cyber attacks that trick people into clicking on malicious links or attachments or providing sensitive information. Phishing emails can have various goals, such as stealing credentials, installing malware, or extorting money. One of the most lucrative and damaging types of phishing attacks is business email compromise, BEC, which involves impersonating a trusted person or entity and requesting a fraudulent payment or transfer. BEC attacks can cause huge losses for businesses and organizations. According to the FBI, BEC attacks cost more than $1.8 billion in 2020 alone. These attacks are also very hard to detect and prevent because they rely on social engineering rather than technical exploits. WormGPT can make BEC attacks even more challenging and dangerous by automating the creation of highly convincing fake emails that can fool even the most vigilant and cautious recipients. WormGPT can use natural language and adapt to the context and tone of the conversation to create persuasive and professional emails that look legitimate and authentic. WormGPT can also use chat memory retention to keep track of the previous exchanges and use them to build rapport and trust with the recipient. It can also use code formatting capabilities to create realistic invoices, receipts, or contracts that can support the fraudulent request. To demonstrate how effective WormGPT can be in crafting phishing emails, SlashNext conducted an experiment using the tool. They asked WormGPT to generate an email intended to pressure an unsuspecting account manager into paying a fraudulent invoice. The results were unsettling. WormGPT produced an email that was not only remarkably persuasive, but also strategically cunning, showcasing its potential for sophisticated phishing and BEC attacks. The email used professional language and formal tone to create a sense of urgency and authority. The email also used context and memory to refer to previous exchanges and agreements to create a sense of familiarity and trust. It also used code formatting to create a realistic invoice that matched the fraudulent request. This tool can basically create real working code that can infect computers with viruses or even bypass security. It can also guide on criminal acts, such as hacking and fraud, giving advice on how to do these without being caught. The creator of WormGPT has shown it can create a script to create a backdoor into a computer. Anyone who uses WormGPT could launch damaging cyber attacks easily. It allows for more cybercrime by lowering the difficulty and increasing the scale of attacks, and it makes the job of cybersecurity professionals harder as the attacks become more complex and harder to stop. But WormGPT is not the only malicious generative AI model out there. There is another similar AI model that was created by Mithril Security, a firm that specializes in AI security. This model is called PoisonGPT, and it was designed to test how generative AI can be used to spread misinformation online. PoisonGPT, based on GPTJ, was tweaked to spread lies about a certain topic while being normal otherwise, and it can be found on Hugging Face. It creates convincing text and adds false details about World War II. It's smart enough to adjust its answers based on the context. Mithril Security showed off PoisonGPT's power by making a bot. This bot can talk about history but will also sneak in lies about World War II. PoisonGPT is dangerous as it can spread fake news, sway opinions, and cause distrust in history and potential conflict. SlashNext tested WormGPT's ability to create persuasive phishing emails. They had WormGPT make emails like password resets, donation requests, or job offers. They sent these to volunteers to rate on a 1 to 5 scale, with 1 being very fake and 5 very real. The results were alarming. WormGPT's emails scored an average of 4.2, meaning they appeared quite real. Most volunteers admitted they could be fooled by such emails. They liked the email's natural language, formal tone, context awareness, and logical structure, and how they used personalized and authoritative approaches with urgency and social proof to push action. All right, thanks for sticking around to the end of this video.